everybody. I'm Jen, and I'm a senior design associate at YGDesign. We are a custom design and fabrication studio that focuses on lighting, screens, and suspended sculpture. Today, I'm joined by Lauren Booth, project manager with WDD Architects, and we are going to discuss a healthcare project that we recently collaborated on called the Encore Medical Center at the Arkansas Heart Hospital. Thanks for joining us, Lauren. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, Jen, thanks for having me. I am excited to visit with you guys about this.
So I understand that this facility is a new build addition to the existing Arkansas Heart Hospital campus, and that they tapped your team to design the space. And then Yellow Goat was brought on to help with the design and execution of a statement screen for the lobby.
Yes. So Arkansas Heart Hospital does have an existing hospital here in the Little Rock area, and they wanted to expand their program to the Benton Bryant area of Arkansas. And by doing that, they really saw that they had an opportunity to be a benchmark in the healthcare just system as a whole in the United States. Dr. Murphy is the owner of the hospital, and Jacob Robinson is the person we coordinated with on the whole project. Their vision was really aligned in what they wanted the space to look like. They took no compromises from design aesthetics as well as regulations and standards to meet exceptional healthcare. So it was really a fun project where you never had to make cuts. We really got to explore design and do it the best to our ability.
So I want to talk a little bit about your initial idea for this screen and how you first approached Yellow Goat to start design discussions. You actually came to us with some conceptual sketches, which as designers and visual people ourselves, we always love, of course. Can you share a bit about where your idea for this screen originated?
Yes. So when visiting with Dr. Murphy, he took a lot of inspiration from his travels, specifically over to Japan, where the Zen atmosphere is just a huge part of healing. And it was really interesting to design a hospital actually during the COVID, everywhere. During COVID, everyone kind of stopped what they did and started to, focus on just healing people in their communities, where we got to help them bring that zen and the comfort environment that a lot of people were lacking during this, time in our country. I really got out a piece of paper and started to think about what it means to me and what are those motions that make you feel calm in design. And a lot of that came from a lot of organic movement. And so with my original sketches, I just started sketching and trying to pick up organic shapes that made a more modern sculpture. So if you look at the original sketches we did, which are, a scribble of ideas that go into black and white, but really come to life when you start to mix materials and place them against contrasting colors.
I would say one of the things that was really fun and especially interesting about this project to me is how well your own concept that you thought of from, as you just discussed, ended up aligning with one of our designs, the forest light fixture. We hadn't previously used these particular elements to create a screen, but they seemed to be such a great fit for what you were trying to achieve that it kind of worked out perfectly. Can you talk a little bit about the design development process with Yellow Goat and how we worked through revisions together until we landed on the final design?
Yeah, it was really seamless, from the beginning. And I think that comes from having, two teams that know how to collaborate on design and what that means. So you're right, when we took inspiration from the forest screen, that worked because, again, it's organic and nature related with forest. And I kind of took inspiration from that and related it back to the shape of those, the little petals. And I took inspiration almost from like lily pads that you see a lot in Japanese culture, and morphing those and kind of mixing the materials that way it looks almost like it's always in movement. And that came about with a few VE revisions with Yellow Goat back and forth to get the lighting just right, and maybe tweak this one to add a little more silver here, a little more gold there. But really it was about 100 branch pieces, and we put light on it, so each one of those pieces really developed and shone, like had a big light feature of its own without even having light in the fixture. So the Yellow Goat team helped me by sending samples, and I looked through a bunch of different metals and selected the two, and then got back with the sales team, and we got to see a CAD, rendering of what that could look like and import that into Revit, which is a huge help to me and my architectural team. It helps the owner understand how it's going to feel in the space. And it also, I think, helps our contractors understand how something like that can actually be installed. Yellow Goat made it very seamless for it to be a idea and a black and white sketch come to life from everyone from the design team to the owner.
Well, this has been such a great chat. thank you so much for taking the time to explain a bit more about the project. It's always
Yeah.
so great to see designs come full circle like this and to look back on how we got here. So thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you on the next design story.